The top 3 dog breeds I don't recommend for most families. I've trained dogs for 24 years. Everything from police canines to household pets. And if there's one truth I've learned, it's this. Not every breed is a good fit for the average family. Some dogs look amazing in movies or on social media, but what you don't see is the relentless work it takes to manage them. Today, I'll share the top 3 dog breeds I don't recommend for most households. These dogs aren't bad. They're brilliant in the right hands. But for busy families, they can be more stress than joy. First, Belgian Malinois. The Malinois was bred to herd sheep, later adapted for military and police work. You've seen the videos. Mals leaping from helicopters or chasing suspects. Incredible, yes. But here's the truth. That does not mean they make good pets. Reason 1. People assume they're naturally obedient. Wrong. A Mal puppy is more like a baby raptor. They nip, chew, and test boundaries constantly. Not ideal if you've got kids. Reason 2. The energy level. They're the Energizer bunny on caffeine. Without daily work, they'll invent their own jobs. Ripping furniture, chewing drywall, digging craters in the yard. Reason 3, protection instincts are overhyped. Out of the box, most Mals are friendly. To build a true protection dog takes years of training. What you really get is a high-drive athlete craving constant attention. Owning a Malinois is like owning an F1 race car. Sure, it's impressive, but do you want to drive your kids to school in one? You can't just park a Mal. They need you all the time. 2, Siberian Husky. The Husky is ancient, bred to pull sleds across the Arctic, but now you'll find them in places like Florida and Arizona. Climates they were never meant for. Why are they a poor fit? First, they're closer to wolves than most breeds. A Husky loose in the wild could probably join a wolf pack. Compare that to a Doodle, who'd be dinner in a day. That independence makes Huskies fascinating, but training them is a battle. Second, their double coat. It's designed for Siberia, not suburbia. They overheat easily and shed endlessly. Expect fur in your clothes, food, even your phone case. Grooming is nonstop. Third, they're loud. They don't just bark, they argue. Huskies howl, whine, and talk back. Tell a husky to leave the tub, and it'll debate you. Add kids already arguing, and your house becomes chaos. Huskies are beautiful and smart, but they're too wild, too vocal, and too stubborn for most families. 3, Cane Corso. The Cane Corso dates back to Rome. Bred as a war dog, they fought lions, guarded camps, and executed prisoners. Fast forward to today, and they're suddenly trendy. Here's the reality. A Corso is like driving a battle tank through suburbia. You look tough until the tank crushes the neighbor's car. And unlike a tank, a Corso has instincts you can't turn off. First problem, their size and power. A Corso is 120 to 150 pounds of muscle. If it decides Uncle Jeff is a threat, you're not stopping it. Second, reckless breeding. The demand for Corsos exploded, so breeders started producing oversized dogs, sometimes unstable ones. Shelters are now filling with abandoned Corsos because people can't handle them. Third, drool. If slimy goobers on walls, clothes, or even in your eye gross you out, don't get a Corso. Add breed restrictions from HOAs, apartments, and entire countries, and you've got a dog that's not only difficult to own, but sometimes impossible to keep legally. Corsos can be loyal and majestic, but if most people can't control a 30-pound doodle, how can they handle a Roman war dog? Final thoughts. None of these breeds are bad. In fact, they're extraordinary when paired with skilled handlers, but for most families, they're a disaster waiting to happen. Before choosing a dog, ask yourself, what was this breed originally created for? Does my lifestyle match that? Am I willing to invest serious time in training? Too many dogs end up in shelters, or worse, because owners weren't prepared. If you're serious about training, check out DIYcanine.com. You'll find step-by-step programs for everything from Huskies to Corsos, built to help you channel their energy into something positive. Because here's the truth, the right dog with the right training can be life-changing. The wrong dog without it can break your home. Do your research, make the right choice, and please, for your dog's sake, get the training.